probably not going to move for a while, is it?
See my car?
Oh, it
Yep,
did.
we saw it. Number 30,
That
the
big
yellow Pennzoil Pontiac.
That's right.
Yes, it's gonna. It finished about 4th last year this time?
4th in the spring race here at the Rock, and had a good run going down in Florida a couple weeks ago, and everything's looking real good. I got a lot of good guys working on my race car and having a lot of fun this year.
Well, you better be. You usually have fun wherever you go, Mike.
I try to.
Something about him. I don't know exactly what.
Well, nobody goes down here and says, hey, let's have a bad time. What do you think?
Yeah, and you know, nobody comes here and say, well, I don't want to win this race.
All right, make fun of that question I asked. Go ahead. Well, you know, he had a little look of doubt in his eye, so I just thought I'd pounce on it. So what about you? Been dancing lately? Been singing lately?
I haven't done anything exciting lately, I don't guess. I kind of, Christmas came and went, and Katie didn't call and ask me to sing again, so.
Well, maybe later. I'm asking you now, though.
I can't think of my favorite song.
Why
Give me a
not?
second.
How about Passionate Kisses by Mary Chapin Carpenter?
Is that good?
kind of song right there, you,
That is
would work.
one of my very favorite songs. But there's another song that some dude sings, and I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, wow. We'll think of it when you're gone, I guess. Something like that will come up.
But I like that Passionate Kiss.
That is a fine
Is that
song.
great or what?
It is. Mary Chapin Carpenter, very good. I know you love country music.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I'm a big country music fan. Went to see Billy Ray Cyrus back at Hickory Motor Speedway in October and November. And,
Really?
And went to see several other guys over the off season that I just really enjoy it.
Do they all want your jacket?
This is my Winston jacket. It reminds me that I have accomplished something along the way. I did run in the Winston 2 years in a row in my Pennzoil Pontiac, so just trying to carry everybody's colors this morning.
Yeah, you know, TNN's going to carry that again live
Are
this
you?
year.
Good.
Yeah, at night under the lights.
Well, I hope I'm not in the prelim and advance to the big race by maybe winning this race on Sunday.
Yeah,
we got
well,
a good shot at it. I
You're
think.
usually in that big race.
Yeah, we've been in it, but we don't get in it the way I'd like to. I want to get in it by winning one of these big races.
Do days like this bug you when we get a little rain and you got to stand down because you should be out there practicing and qualifying later, and now you're just kind of sitting on your hands?
Well, we were here for 2 days practicing. I think that'll help us out a great deal, and the weather forecast for the weekend looks really good, so you know that's the most important thing. We can sacrifice today and you know that we have tomorrow to get ready for Sunday, so just kind of hang out, wait for the rain to stop.
What a pro.
It'll do it. He is a pro, isn't he? Just a wonderful guy. I wonder what you'd be doing if you weren't racing. Would you be singing?
I would either be, no, I don't think I'd be doing that. If I was doing that, I wouldn't be doing it very well. But I think I would either be a weatherman or a disc jockey, one or the other.
Really?
Been asked that. I was asked that question a lot last year because I never did run very good. So everybody was saying, like, "What do you think,
started
man?
out,
Fall
man. Last year you started out real good, okay?
What do you think you might be doing?"
We'll see.
Yeah,
the
last
first part
year-
of the season was great, Michael.
Yeah,
you were in there for a
we
while.
were in the hunt in a lot of races and just seemed to get away from us. But I'm determined that I'm going to make it better this year. The whole team is, and weathermen, as a whole, weathermen kind of get on my nerves. So that's the reason why I want to be one, because I feel like I could do it better. So
Oh, that's hilarious.
maybe one day when I retire, I'll get me a weatherman show. I don't really see where you need to be a meteorologist to do
yeah,
it.
sure. I mean,
All
just
you
look
got to
around.
do is watch the other guy on the other channel first and listen to what he says, and then just tell it to him in your own way.
Hey, I believe you got it figured out. Okay, Michael.
What gets on my nerves worst about them is, like, if it's a sunny day, they're like, "Look at this day I've given you today. Isn't it beautiful?" Like it's their...
Yeah.
Well, enough about the weather. Hope you enjoy the races this weekend. The weather's going to be great.
All right, there you got it, from the source.
Michael
you, Michael.
Waltrip, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a song for Michael. Why not? It's a little too late. Here's some
To be a
Tanya
weatherman.
Tucker.
Yes.
We're talking great body movement there. That's Tanya Tucker.
Yes,
I
indeed.
thought you was talking about Katie. Did you
Oh,
Well,
yeah, I
she
was
don't do it
moving.
bad either.
I'm stepping on stuff, though, so I got to be careful. Michael's still here, and there's a big question you're going to pop to me, aren't you?
Yes.
Not that question.
Oh, would you be in my pit crew? Like we've discussed it before this moment, obviously, and
Yes.
we talked about Loudon, New Hampshire.
Yes.
I get you to stop the car.
What do you say? Should I be on his pit crew?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll
Let
get
me
you.
take some tire temps. I used to do that for Zillin, your old buddy, remember?
Oh yeah, Zero. He beat me in a go-kart
Yeah.
race one time.
He did, didn't he?
Yes.
But I'd
I
love
can
to
put
do
you in
that.
a yellow uniform from the ground up with Pennzoil all over you.
kidding.
Well, not actually put Pennzoil on you, but on your uniform.
I'd love that. And what would I do?
Well, we got a board that you put out to show me where to stop.
Okay.
Stop the car, and then when you get done with that, you run back there and give me some water, and your enthusiasm
Enthusiasm?
Yeah.
That stuff?
Will carry me to a long way.
Wouldn't that be great if he actually won his very first Winter Cup race when I was on the pit crew?
Well, I don't want to wait till July, so can you do it?
Okay, well.
But if I have to, I will. I would. It would be great for you to be a part of it.
Oh, I'd be honored.
Well, great.
And that'd be super.
Al, you could spot.
I could do that.
spot.
I'll tell you one thing,
get
if
up
you
on
get
top.
her, you're not going to need any, two-way combo. She'll just yell at you
That's
as you
exactly
go by.
right.
Come on, pull it on, Michael!
What's wrong with this guy? I'm going to go stop somebody else if he don't.
No, that'd be super. I'll be there.
Well, great.
You're asking for it.
Well, it'll be fun.
All right.
Glad you're going to be a part
Oh,
of it.
what a first. This is super. Michael Waltrip, look for me in New Hampshire, Loudon when he wins another Winston Cup race.
Thank you.
Okay, that'd be
Tradition
super.
begins.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
We'll enjoy it.
Okay.
More special guests, Jerry Glanville, coming up in just a moment.
Mom?
Yeah.
You know Angel's sweater?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of got grass stains on it. I tried to wash it, but they're still there.
Cindy, once you put it through the dryer, the stains set in.
Sorry.
Let's try again with this new liquid Tide.
Introducing ultra-intensified new Ultra Liquid Tide. With a little help from Tide, even dryer set-in stains disappear without a trace.
It's clean.
Great. Can I wear it tonight?
Excuse me?
Kidding.
New ultra-intensified liquid Tide. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide. When you run out of Ultra Liquid Tide, don't throw it away. Fill her up with a new Ultra Liquid Tide refill. You're using less plastic. Less plastic is good for everyone, and saving money is good for you.
You better sit down for this. The tampon you probably use was designed by a man a half-century ago. To absorb, it grows longer and longer. You better sit down. A woman, a doctor designed OB. The tampon that expands all around to fit better and prevent fluid from going by. OB. You can stand up for it. Oh, and there's no applicator to stand in the way in the environment. OB. You can stand up for it.
Hey, it's a jungle out there.
Did you get everything I asked for?
Right down to the fresh baked muffins.
Great. What's that?
Jif, I figured you're so choosy about everything else.
I already have a big name peanut butter.
Hey, I grew up on Jif. It's peanuttier.
Oh, come on.
Taste yours.
Fine.
Now, Jif.
Wow. It tastes more like fresh peanuts. We have a new peanut butter. I'm going to send you shopping more often.
Thanks.
Choosy moms choose Jif.
If you like nutty, you'll love Nutty-Up. Milk chocolate peanutty-up. A Nutty-Up bar for nutty times. Mr. Goodbar.
Chris Ledoux. Susie Boggets. Hotter than ever. On stage at Bally's Las Vegas.
It gets hot down where we're going.
Now the only thing that we raise is Cain. Chris Ledoux, Susie Boggets, Ropin' and Rockin'. Tonight, 9 Central on TNN.
The most country video morning.
Boy, we're breaking all the rules. We're crossing all those boundaries, ladies and gentlemen. We've had great drivers, and we've got a great driver in the making right here. Coach of the Atlanta Falcons,
Jerry Glanville. All right.
How much did you pay these people to clap when you introduced me?
Well, just
$5
a
a piece.
We only got 4 friends, and I happen to all be in this building.
Well, you are a lucky man. So tell us why you're here.
For the Busch race.
You are going to run in it?
Yeah, we have a new Ford. We went to Ford, and we've been up here tested. We tested up here last week, so we ran here last year in a Buick, testing a Buick. We switched over, so we're going to run in a brand new Ford.
I got to ask you, you're busy enough with your job coaching the Falcons. What got you hooked on motorsports?
Really, we were talking back there. I guess I got picked up when I was in high school for racing about 10 times, so they finally took my driver's license. And I figured, well, they won't be able to catch me on a Harley. So I got a Harley and rode to school on a Harley, and really been drag racing. And unfortunately, Kyle Petty and Felix Sabatis brought me out to the oval track and got me hooked on this.
They're
the two.
They're the ones that jaded you, huh? You're the owner and the driver. It's a lot of responsibility.
It's a lot of money, too.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
I guess that's what I really meant.
That's really what it is. Whatever it took me 25 years to save, we spent in 25 days, you know?
Yeah. Well, you have raced before, right? Myrtle Beach, I remember you were there.
We did Volusia County,
Volusia.
And we did, probably the best we did was in Rougemont, the small track up there. And
that's some serious stuff.
oh yeah, we started off on the big tracks, and then NASCAR made us go back and do the small tracks, which was excellent on their part, because you get to bang and bump around and get smacked, and you're not running as fast as you are on the big tracks.
I love to see guys like you out there really getting pumped up and actually getting in there. Sammy Kershaw, our buddy, he's just pumped up about racing so bad.
I see him doing a music video where he's with a car or something.
Martin.
Yeah.
He's super pumped up about it, so I just love it. I think it's great.
Does he want to drive the car?
Yeah, he wants to drive.
Oh, that's great.
He wants to drive.
We should have a grudge match, him and I. What do you think?
Oh, yeah? You're starting something here. I guess you
Let's
could.
do it.
I bet you dream of the day when you can graduate to Winston Cup and beat the Interstate Batteries car. Joe Gibbs' car.
You know what? Last year in Atlanta, the Interstate Battery car was running, and our car was running, and when we finally passed that car in Atlanta, everybody stood up and started cheering like we won the Super Bowl.
That's the feel, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's super. We'll be looking for you. You going to qualify out here? I guess you got to go through all that.
Yeah, we have to do that. There's 40 cars here, so I think probably everybody's in. So the best thing for me is not to go in too hard in turn one. Sometimes I go in too hard at one here and scrape the wall in two.
Did you have a little spin?
I've spun here before.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
think there's a track I've been where I haven't hit something.
We got to talk just a
Watch
little
out for it.
We got to talk just a little bit about your country music career.
Oh, we're having fun.
Everybody sees you in those Confederate Railroad videos.
Right, Danny Shirley was a real good friend of mine, and he was at Miss Kitty's in Atlanta, and we used to do the old Bob Dylan song we did together, Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Yeah.
And that happened to get on TV, and then that led to us doing the videos with She Took It Like a Man and then Queen of Memphis. They're great guys, a great sound, and I've been fortunate in Atlanta. There's so many good country music people. Travis Tritt.
Yeah, another Miss Kitty's graduate.
Well, he unloaded my furniture when I moved to Atlanta in 1968, and he put the furniture in my house, and he says, Travis saying, he says, Coach, it's so exciting to meet you, I can't believe it. I said, guess what, you bumped the wall again, I'm going to crush your head. Now I look at him like, people don't believe, 1968, he moved my furniture in my house in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's hilarious.
Small world in Atlanta.
You're coming to Fanfare this year, right?
Coming to Fanfare, we're going to be with one of my real good friends, Neil McCoy, and we're going to host Atlantic Records Fanfare in Nashville. And then we got to jump on a plane and get over to Myrtle Beach because we're racing that Saturday at Myrtle Beach.
Unbelievable. Wow, you're
We're going to have
busy.
some fun.
Well, it's amazing, Jerry Glanville. I'm so glad you could come on our show. The first video you did, you got decked.
That's right. This one, I got to hit somebody. Anytime I win a fight, you know it's staged. It's faked.
Well, let's do it. Jerry, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, here's Confederate Railroad and the Queen of Memphis.
You'll love these guys.
Hi there, welcome back to Video Morning, and here we are at the Rock. We got all kinds of drivers today.
Yes,
Kinda
we do.
wet out here.
Got the 1984 Winston Cup champion, Terry Labonte, is here today, and first appearance on Video Morning. Thanks for coming by.
Great. Thanks for having me by.
I guess usually at this time we would have some action out there on the track, some qualifying, some
Well,
practice.
that's why I'm here. You know, all the guys are already here, and you know, things are usually rolling by this time. But of course, with the weather the way it is today, everything's kind of on hold right now, and everybody's just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. See if we can get out there today and do some qualifying.
Well, with this race being so early in the year, it's probably not the first time that they've had some delays and some cancellations out here at the Rock. But
Well, that's true. Yeah.
you've got some good memories. I know you've won at least twice out here.
Yeah, we've won here a couple of times, and you know, it's been a great racetrack for us here in the past few years. We haven't really run as good as we did, you know, in the past, but it's a tough racetrack. It's tough to get your car set up on. You know, it's a long race, and you can be off a little bit, and man, as long as the race is, and as long as sometimes you go without a caution flag, you can get behind. But you know, we've got some good memories here, and hopefully this year the Kellogg Chevrolet will run good, and we'll have some more good runs.
What a great sponsor.
Oh, I tell you what, we're really excited about it, you know, and they're a great sponsor for us, and my kids, I think, were really excited about it.
Get some free cereal, maybe.
Right, get some cereal.
Well, cornflakes. You have the longest active streak of consecutive starts. I think you're third on the all-time list behind Richard Petty. He had like 513. Darrell Waltrip has 432. How many starts will this race be for you?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You want me to look it up real quick?
Well, I
let's
don't
see.
keep up with it.
I know you're third. 400. It'll be your 421 because Daytona was your 420, I believe.
Okay.
So that's quite a few. And all these years, Billy Hagan has been with you all that time.
Well, no. Billy Hagan and I started out together, and I left for about 4 years and came back.
Oh,
so,
okay, but you're together.
Yeah, then we're back together again now. So.
Is that an advantage to have somebody with you for so long?
Well, you know, Billy and I, we've known each other for a long time. He started sponsoring my race cars when I raced in Texas on short tracks down there. So I guess, you know, I've probably raced with him since I was 19 years old. So,
It's a while.
Yeah, I'm not that old now, but still.
No, what about brother Bobby out here?
Well, he's doing good, and he's got a great team he's with, and he had really a lot of success in the Busch Series the past couple of seasons, and jumping up to the Winston Cup series it's always a little bit tougher. It's a tough series. The competition's tough, but I think they're going to do fine.
You've been in the sport for so long. You got so many fans out there. We'd love to see you win it.
We're going to try.
This guy seems like such a gentleman. He's so mild and everything. Do you have any kind of temper? Do you ever get really hot?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you? I can't believe it.
But I don't ever show it.
Oh, yeah.
You just boil inside.
I think, if you didn't.
We want to wish you best of luck this weekend.
All right, great. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot for coming by.
Okay, thanks.
Appreciate it. Terry Labonte.
Here's Restless Heart with Mending Fences.
Here's some weather today for Fort Smith, Arkansas. They say it's going to be cloudy and cold. Today's high 42, and you're watching us from Fort Smith Cable TV.
And Dayton, Iowa, sunny and 20.
And today in Hope Hall, Alabama. Look how warm, 50 degrees, a bunch of clouds.
Please, come this way.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder what the high is going to be today. Do you know? Does anybody?
40 degrees.
40
Clouds are supposed to go away this afternoon. Be left with a nice weekend.
Nice, clear, clean, crisp
You
weekend.
betcha.
That'll be super.
You did a little racing when you were over here Monday, Tuesday, was it?
Well,
I heard a lot about it because you're a very good driver. You always told us that.
Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm always telling you how to drive, right? No, we did some go-kart races.
Well, then you really should have shined.
Yeah, well, these were the kind that are very governed, you know what I mean? At a track. They don't want them to go too fast.
Explain yourself, Lucy.
Well, okay, they're good go-karts. They're very fast. It was a good track. It was on the road course, but there were a lot of people there, and I didn't do too bad. In fact,
you rose to the occasion, didn't you? You're
I
being
think so.
modest. Go on.
I didn't win, but we got a little piece of it too that you'll judge for yourself. Anytime you get to drive against a Winston Cup driver, no matter what kind of cars you're in, it's a little intimidating. But when the driver is the defending NASCAR Winston Cup national champion, say like Alan Kulwicki, well, the adrenaline really starts to flow. I can do it all. I'm going to cut them off and put them in a wall. Let's go. The first test was a heat race, me against Alan and half a dozen other TV types. Of course, since I've done this before, maybe even won a few trophies, I was superbly confident. Just look at that driving style. Look at that determination. Look at Alan eat my dust. Oh, gee, I love the taste of victory. And you know, even Alan was gracious in defeat.
It's like restrictor plate racing. Nobody could pass anybody else. You know, we were all jammed up there. And I was racing for a second, but I got spun out. Somebody hit me.
Was it fun?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. I didn't want to win this race anyhow. Saving all my good luck for Sunday. I didn't want to waste any of it today.
I clipped you.
That's just not his normal kind of ride, you understand. That's what happened there.
He looked kind of awkward.
But boy, you were really kicking it. I got to give you credit.
Thank you very much.
Superbly confident.
Superbly confident.
The only thing was you didn't see how the race finished, and I mean that's what good is going to a race if you leave.
Well, that was a
before
heat
they
race
throw the
there.
flag. A heat race.
Yes.
So you were just building up for a tour de force at the end.
That is correct.
Which we've also captured on film.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's take a little look at it. Here she comes, superbly confident. You see the checkered waving in the breeze.
Yes.
Boy, you're going to roll in there probably many car lengths ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Here they come.
Boy, slowly but surely.
Boy, look at you just kicking. Look at you just... That's not you.
Huh?
That's not you.
That's not me?
No, that's an unidentified also ran. And there's Joe, our boss, and you're third.
Ah!
Third?
I was third.
Third.
Yeah.
What happened to that
15
superb
people.
confidence?
Well, it was still there, but I was trying to pass a guy in the front, but then, I was trying to fake him off up on the bridge, and when I faked him off this way, he went that way, so I went that way, and then Joe, out of nowhere, comes flying by with his lips stuck to his teeth and slobber flying out of his mouth. And he passes me by. I couldn't believe it.
But he's that way every day of the week. He doesn't have to be in a car.
He was superbly happy. You should have seen him. Darn near cocky is what he was.
Well, maybe if you play your cards right, I'll give you some pointers sometimes so you two can, be as good as you talk.
Well, I got to say congratulations to, what was his name? Oh, geez, this is killing me. The guy that won, Brian Cast. Brian Cast, I believe it was, from a TV station here in North Carolina, who won that race.
Third place.
I think I got his name right. Yeah, well, he won first place.
No, you were third. You were third. You know you were third.
I was third. Well, I'm kind of...
That's okay. You worked your way up to some of the bigger vehicles.
Okay,
Don't
I'll
feel
try.
bad.
All right, I won't.
Here's Shenandoah. Leaving's been a long time coming.
It was...
What drives Darrell Waltrip?
I like to compete against the other guys. Your skills against the other guys' skills. Out-drive, out-think, out-smart, whatever. It's a real chess game for me. And I get a big thrill out of that. I love racing. I can't think of a better way to make a living. I never want to do anything else.
Darrell Waltrip and TNN Motorsport. When it comes to live NASCAR racing, no one plays as hard.
Power plays on TNN Motorsport.
Video Morning with Katie and Al.
Boy, there's a guy who's right in the front lines, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Rock.
He's the ticket taker for the garage or something. I don't know.
He's right out our window here.
Yeah, we're joined now by Bobby Labonte, who's here driving the 22 Maxwell House car, and I think they're calling you and your brother Terry the Breakfast Brothers.
Well, we can definitely have breakfast together and have all the ingredients it needs to have a refreshing morning, I guess.
Best to you in the morning and good to the last drop.
That's right.
That's it. Well, it's a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, we're freezing. How are you?
It's a little cold out there, a little wet, but glad to be here. You know, Rockingham is second race on the circuit, and I'm just glad to be here, part of the Winston Cup Series. Last year I did the show with y'all on the Busch Series, so it's exciting for me.
Got a whole new ride and a whole new year here. You're
That's
looking
right.
forward to a good one, no doubt.
Yeah, the Maxwell House Ford, we went to Daytona, we finished 20th. It wasn't as good as we wanted to, but, it's a new team for Winston Cup Series. Bill Davis had this team last year with Jeff Gordon driving. I'm driving for him this year. I mean, it's working out real good.
Yeah, Bill Davis has had a lot of experience with racing, but it's Busch Grand National Series. I know he worked with Mark Martin for a while. So not only you a rookie, so is Bill Davis, right?
Basically, yes. I mean, I didn't put a stripe on his truck, but he's got a stripe on my car. But anyway, it's working out real well. Tim Brewer's crew chief on the car.
Talk a little bit about Tim Brewer. I've got his record right here. Tim Brewer is an incredible man. He's won 53 races and worked for folks like, Richard Childress, Neil Bonnet, Terry Labonte, your brother, Bill Elliott, and Tim Richmond, Darrell Waltrip. He's got a lot of years behind him.
I mean, let me look at this right here. That's putting a lot of pressure on me, it looks like. No, Tim's a great guy. He's a great organizer. He's has a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. Couldn't ask for a better crew chief, really, because he just brings a lot of experience to a race team. And this being our first year, it's going to help us out quite a bit.
Yeah, no doubt. You picked the right. I'm going to balance it out a little bit. Bill Davis, I sure appreciate that too.
Yeah, really is.
Is he here? I just love that man.
Bill?
Yeah, I don't know if he's on the premises or not, because they knew it was going to rain. I think they might be back at the shop working this morning.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
So that works out good, because our shop is only an hour away from here, or Bill's shop is, and it works out pretty good, because if it is weather like it is, they don't need to be here this morning. I think they're there working.
Yeah, this is strange weather.
If he is, hi.
Yeah, hi,
Yes,
Bill. I hope they're watching. He's a great guy,
Yeah,
a wonderful
really
man to work for, and his heart is into racing all the way. I think y'all are going to do really well.
Well, it's a new deal, but if we can keep this Maxwell House Ford running every race, try to be run at the end. That's what I want to do, learn as much as I can, because it is a new series for me, and I am a raw rookie, even though I've been here before and I've won a championship in the Busch Series. It all X'd out when I came over here.
Yeah, but with you and Wallace and Gordon, yeah, Jeff Gordon. Those three. Some are saying that this is the tightest and closest and most exciting rookie race since like Darrell Waltrip started racing. Some of those guys back in the early '70s, and it's going to be big.
Yeah, we've talked about that this morning a little bit. We shouldn't have done this all in the same year. Maybe we should have taken it for 3 years in a row. But
good for the fans.
It's going to be great, because it's a situation really where if you win a lot, and if you don't really lose a lot, because it's going to be awful tough.
We all get better at the same time.
Yeah,
learn a lot more.
Learn a lot.
Definitely. Well, we'll look for you in the Goodwrench 500 this weekend. You can see it live on TNN Sunday starting at 12 noon. And look for Bobby Labonte in his 22 Maxwell House Ford. We'll be looking for you.
Here's some Stacey Dean Campbell. By request, this is Poor Man's Rose.